Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're doing another first time watch. Last time you guys voted for Shawshank Redemption. Today we run another poll, 145 votes this time. I think it was 20 more than last time, so thanks for all that. Yeah, the winner was The Breakfast Club. So The Breakfast Club is today's watch, and this is the version I have. So it's the 30th anniversary edition, the Blu-ray, of course. So at the top here it says it's got a brand new fully restored HD master. So I don't know anything about this film. Looks like very younger people in there, so I'm assuming it's going to be teens, maybe one or two kids. But yeah, so that's my movie that we're watching today, of course. Sticking on the player now and giving it a go. If I'm going to be honest though, I don't think this is going to be as good as Shawshank Redemption, of course. I think this is still a well-regarded movie from the 80s. But yeah, I'm not sure it's going to be up there with Shawshank Redemption. However, we're going to stick it in the player and see. But first, we of course need to get it into cinema mode. Bringing down the blackout blinds. You can see how bright it is in here. And then just by doing this, how insanely dark it goes in this room. It literally goes insanely dark in this room for the time of day that it is. I mean, it is like evening. I've just finished work, so yeah. But I've got Obi with me today. You watching the movie? You gonna watch the movie? Obi-Wan Kenobi. So here we go. Here is the disc for The Breakfast Club. Putting her in the player. And then Bon Voyage. Here we go. Looks like we do have a DTS HD Master Audio. So that is that. So now it's time to start watching then. Here we go. All loaded up in the player. Got a nice little montage there of the movie. But let's get into it. Right, so very casually sat here just chilling out, and I have just watched The Breakfast Club. Quite difficult to put this movie into words, really. Nothing much happened, but then at the same time, a lot happened. So I'll read the back now. I like to do that after I've read films normally. So we've got, from writer/director John Hughes, The Breakfast Club is an iconic portrait of 1980s American high school life. When Saturday detention started, they were simply the jock, the princess, the brain, the criminal, and the basket case. By that afternoon, they had become closer than any of them could have ever imagined. An all-stars 80s cast including Emilio Estevez, Anthony Michael Hall, Judd Nelson, Molly Ringwald, and Ali Sheedy. This warm-hearted coming-of-age comedy helped define an entire generation. So I can understand why, if you grew up and you'd watched this film, it was a bit of a classic, I guess. If you was born in when was this released? 1985. So, you know, if you was born in 1970 and then you watched this at 15, even if you watched this if you was born in the late 60s and you was 16, 17, 18, I can understand why this film would resonate a lot with you because, you know, it's, as I said, a coming-of-age comedy that I'm sure most people nowadays that I guess recommended me this film would have resonated and grew up with them. But I don't think if this film was released today, I don't think this would really work and I don't think it'd work. I'm a little bit torn by it. I did enjoy it, but didn't enjoy it at the same time. I thought some of the actors in there were really good, but then some were really bad. I thought it was wordy, a lot of discussion, you know, scenes. Glad it's only an hour and a half, hour and 37. If it was any longer, I would have fell asleep.
It was very wordy, scripty, lot of chatter, these school kids on detention. And when you say it like that as a film, if I'd known that, I would have gone into this and I wouldn't have looked forward to it, put it that way. But I've now seen it, and what would I score it? Well, I'm sat on a 3-star, to be honest. It's okay for someone who's never seen it before. What are we now, 40 years after the relaunch of this film? And it's okay. This Blu-ray edition, this 30th anniversary, was okay. I felt like was it a rescan or remaster and restored? I didn't think it was that good mastering wise. The DVD, it looked very DVD quality in my opinion. But the mixing was quite good of the sound. The sound sounded quite good. You know, not so much the dialogue of the movie, but the music. You know, there was a lot of 80s classics in there, which was really good. And as I say, some of the performances were really good. I think the main guy, Emilio Estevez, he was really good in the film. But yeah, it's a coming of age story about these group that's on detention. It's not really that interesting of a plot, and I don't think I would ever watch it again. I've seen it now, appreciate it, understand why people like it, understand all of that, but I don't think I would reach for this again. So it'll probably go on the shelf. And when I do another cull of my movies in a couple of months' time or whatever, it probably will go, to be honest. I don't think I'll keep it around. But I'm glad I've now seen it. I'm glad I've included it in this 12 movies this year to watch for the first time. And I hope you guys enjoyed my little review. But of course, stay tuned for the next one coming soon. I will be putting a poll out after this video is up. So stay tuned, of course, on the community tab on YouTube. And you will be able to vote again. Of course, 145 people voted for this. So can we beat that for the next one? And yeah, we've got 10 movies left now, of course, after watching 2 so far. But as I say, thanks so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon. And I hope you enjoyed my review and first time watch of The Breakfast Club. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.